Hi everyone, just sending a message, just some thoughts, been thinking as time is going on, and I just wanted to quote you from a very important book. I'm sure many of you have read this book. Hope you can read it. It might come out backwards on the camera. Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. I think it's fundamental. He was in the Holocaust, he was in the camps, and he was a therapist, psychiatrist, and he wrote about freedom, how a person can maintain their freedom. Just so it's just an important message, I'd like to quote something from him as follows, and then just talk about it for a couple of minutes. He says as follows: when we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged and forced to change ourselves. When we're no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged and forced to change ourselves. And I think that's quite a pertinent statement now. We're in a situation, we can't change the situation. Some people are getting frustrated, some people are getting bored, lonely, fearful, some people are enjoying it. And he adds as follows: one thing can never be taken away from a person: your freedom. Your freedom to choose how you will respond to the situation. You can always choose that. We've spoken about, in the previous videos, we've spoken about how much a person should work on his time and work on his time management, etc., to utilize his situation. He's got freedom. Freedom is choosing one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. These are all various quotes from Viktor Frankl and Man's Search of Meaning, which I found very powerful. Or you should try and read it around Pesach time, because he talks about freedom. We can choose our attitude, we can choose how we're going to respond, but most importantly here, we are challenged and forced to change ourselves. I really feel that there's a question, there was even a survey done of will people change? Have they got things they want to change their attitudes? Is there things they want to change after this when life gets back to normal? And a very high percentage, most people of this survey said they want to make changes. And I was thinking to myself, there's going to be a lot of changes here. And one of the things, we've spoken about before, Mevri was talking about the advantages of the focus of family life and friendships. And I just wanted to think about an idea which someone's been playing on my mind, and that is our perspective and our priorities about our material world. Now, we all love a bit of Gashmias, and we've been in the Western culture and the countries we live in. Gashmias, materialism is something very strong, and what luxuries now become necessities. But in the current situation, and who knows, and I think it's important, we've been given freedom as change is coming. We need to change, we're forced to change. And I feel it's important that we need to reevaluate, utilize this time to be prepared for what may come. Everybody's concerned financially, what's going to happen in society, what's going to be the fallout in the financial markets, business, parnosa, people in furloughed, will they get their jobs back? There's a lot of question marks. I'm not here to plant fear. On the contrary, I really feel now's an opportunity to reevaluate our priorities, to revisit our goals and aspirations. And as a Jew, we know what's really important. We know that the physical is here just as a tool. Many, many people now are finding they're spending less and managing on less. And maybe that's something we should reevaluate about our spending patterns, how much we're spending, how much do we really need to spend, what's called luxury, what's called necessity. And prepare ourselves. We don't know what's going to be. We don't know how long it's going to be. But if people are not prepared, they can hit them as a shock. So now's a chance, really, that's really my idea, to think about simplicity, a poshata yid, that's who we are. Life's got complex. We've made it complicated. with all the luxuries and all the things all the wants. And maybe it's our chance to look at what's really important for us. We know the important things for us is Hashem. We know the important thing for us is to connect to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to connect to our friends and families, and to look at more the basics. What are the basic necessities in life that are really important for us that we should prioritize, and what are really important to us as this unfolds, this situation. Let's be prepared. HaKadosh Baruch Hu has given us time to prepare. We don't know how it's going to unfold. We know we have to daven to HaKadosh Baruch Hu for Rachmanis, for mercy, and ask HaKadosh Baruch Hu to help us. And we need to do our bit. It's really re-evaluating where our freedom that we've been given now, our freedom to choose how we're going to respond, our ability to adapt and change. It's very easy to rise in a situation, to live with more money, to get less. It's difficult. But let's think about it. What do we really need? What's really important for our families? And actually, it's an opportunity to share with our families what is the basics and what is necessity, what do we really need, and to make a cheshbon and to think about it and look forward and plan ahead for Siyata Dishmaya with Hashem's help, how we can cope further with the situation, so we can serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu and not be shocked that we're in terrible debt, we can't pay off things, we can't overspending, etc. I think it's an important thing just to think about and contemplate. Just something on my mind that I wanted to share with you. Have a great day, everybody, and a good week. Take care. Kol Tov.